Do a lot of warm-up sets, usually 4, 5, 6 warm-up sets. The older you get, the more important that is. Make sure all the muscles are good and warm and all the joints are stretched out and warmed up. So, start with the T-bar row today. Just real light warm-ups. Don't get distracted when you do these. Keep your head lined up with your body and straight ahead like that. I hate it when guys start talking to you when you're training and then when you want to look at them instinctively, but don't do that because you get hurt. Okay, another warm-up set, just slowly bringing the weights up, and then do a total of about 6 warm-ups, and then we get into the real weights. And then I'm a big believer in muscle confusion. This week I'm using the straight handle. Next time I do this, which might be 3 or 4 weeks from now, I'll use the angled handle. Just I keep mixing everything up. So this week is this handle. Time for some working sets. I'm aiming for a 6 to 8 rep range for failure today. And so this is about right for me. These are real plates too. They're not fake dummies like they use in a lot of photo shoots. You'd be surprised how many of the pictures you see in Flex and all are with fake weights. And you got my wraps on now. Focus. I'm not into making a lot of noise and screaming in the gym. It's bullshit. It's just guys trying to make a big show. I like to just stay focused. Maybe a little grunting if I need to, but none of that bullshit screaming stuff. I'm gonna put more weight on here now. That's a good first set. Problem is with this weight, if you look at the plate stack, I ran out of room on the bar, so the only way to add weight is to put it on top. So I do that and hopefully it doesn't fall off. If it does, oh well. Just keep going. Going for 6 to 8. Focus. Okay. It's getting hot here. Okay, one more of those. Ready? All right, last time I got 8, but that last rep wasn't very good. I didn't get it up all the way, so the weight I didn't get it up all the way. So got about 7 good ones. So I aim for 6 to 8 again. One more. Okay. That's good. I like that. We're gonna do some other rows. Okay. Onto the hammer row. I love hammer strength machines. They're really awesome, especially their back machines. This is just a standard row. Last T-bars we did like this. That grip. So these are like this. It's kind of like doing dumbbell rows. You can do these 2-arm or 1-arm. But I usually do them 2-arm because they are like dumbbell rows. So when I do dumbbells, I'll do 1-arm. So I usually do these at 2 together. dime on there. Alright, this is my rest between sets. In my training journal. I've kept this for I don't know how many years. I think Dorian Yates used to do this. I don't remember where I picked it up from, but for me, because I travel a lot and I'm really anal retentive about my training, it really helps me to stay on focus and stay on track. If I go for a long time without being at a certain gym, I can look back and see what I did last time I was there and set my goals. And this is my secret Tony Maxim training blend, which is Gatorade, whey protein, creatine, BCAAs, and glutamine.
No secret anymore.
And water. All right, here goes another. Okay. All right. Last set of these. Okay, on the pull downs. All right, time for some pull downs. All different pull downs you can do. Standard ones with the cables, everybody does those. You can do different grips on the cables. Pull down racks. This hammer machine is one of my favorites. I haven't done it in a few weeks. I like it because it's a reverse grip. Instead of like that, you're like this, and it hits a different part of the lats. So just keep mixing it up. Again, doing these pretty heavy today. Gonna aim for 6 to 8. Failing at 6 to 8 reps. No spot because my cameraman is my spotter and my husband. There we go. These are a lot harder than the forward grip ones. Really isolate the lat right in there. All right. Focus. One more set of these and I'm done with that. All right, last set of these. Sometimes I'll do drop sets and things like that. When I train heavy, I like to just end with the last set being a straight heavy set. I think I have muscle memory to have your muscles get left with that feeling of power and strength in them. So this is my last back exercise. Just give it all I got. One more. All right, that's it for back. strong believer in the muscle confusion principle. Read about it. It's one of Joe Weider's old principles, but I always mix up my workouts. So my back was heavier today, 6 to 8 reps, straight sets. Next week I might do that lighter straight sets, might do supersets next week.